And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement. You're listening to The Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast. This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here. Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines. But don't worry, I overheard the Admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right? I don't really know what's in store for me, but I'm doing my very best so I can get home, and we can finally get our lives back on the right track. Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity!
I heard the news this is your last shift down here at the shed.
How'd you hear?
Cecil told me. He's actually been running interference for you behind the scenes this whole game. He wanted me to make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Oh, I have 15. I guess we can just buy another one.
Are you sure you've got everything you need?
Yeah.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hi Lil, they're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? I just wanted to let you know that the Cyclops was the mole and that the GLA has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Desi to keep you on longer. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We'll need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. And what is it? Randy's friends and he is officially exiled from the sprawl. Okay. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was won in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there is any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. Okay. We have put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl Treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your star ranking. As a result of the sprawls and mummies and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youths. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers.
Oh, hi, it's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You didn't want Monty's soup. Can't blame you. If I didn't work there, I wouldn't want it either. I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
Okay. Who do I call? Who do I call for this? Let's see, non-rotten food, though. Wait, yeah, who the heck is Mike Melroy? I can't call him. How am I supposed to get advice if I can't fucking call him?
I didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Montes in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Wow, that's a long walk.
You're telling me. The whole journey took me almost 2 weeks. Luckily, they gave me this cart to carry all the food in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
2 weeks? I don't know about that. Would soup be good after 2 weeks?
Whoa, your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
That's really not great.
Hey, kid, I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Yes, the sprawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch, Guardsman. That's right, I play Oregon Trail.
A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position? Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade, if I still had it. Kapla!
Okay, but what are you doing here?
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard.
Okay, yeah.
This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
Well, I'm glad to hear that you have at least some sympathy. Maybe Marvog can intervene and stop the war.
We could have this war settled in no time. Those bloated Petrardians stand no chance against the might of Marvog. But your queen would have to make a compelling argument why we should help her now.
Well, I don't know if I can. Wait, do I let them in? No. I was like, can I draft them? I guess not. Okay, but what do you want, though?
The ripples of this war have reached the plains of Marvog. Food has become scarce due to supply chain issues. I would use that chain to hang my enemies, but apparently it is not made of steel or rope. Confusion reigns. Without food, the ballet has been ruined, much in the same way that you ruined my wedding day.
I doubt you could even help us if you wanted to. Marvog is no match for the might of the Kingdom of Petrard.
You are attempting to use tricky reverse psychology against me. It will fail.
That's what Prince Phineas said too. He figured you'd be too dumb to understand what it was.
He said that? Too dumb, eh? Well, I will destroy the Kingdom of Petrard myself.
By expertly using reverse psychology and turning their pride against them, they became a powerful agent for the Sprawl. Ooh, right on. Wait, but it just said I think they got denied. Maybe they just left on their own.
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
Okay, she has a trident. Okay, let's see. We confirmed that they're, Okay, do the, It's your job to turn colon if there's a way to prove the, Okay.
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Thalassocracy. It's the word used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed.
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the sprawl. That's the end.
That's wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
Oh, that's rather sad.
Okay, so should I don't think I have anything for songs though. Should I call? Hey yo, what's your opinion?
The Mer people of Bubbletown are fearsome warriors. They would be an absolute asset in our quest to control the waterways around the sprawl. Armed with tridents, they could fight off any takers if they have enough support. Great find, Guardsman.
Okay, but is there like a downside? There might have there has to be a downside.
As powerful as my people are with their nets and tridents, I think our most powerful weapon was our song. It could move the ocean itself, but we have lost it. Legend has it that our song has been sealed away somewhere secure, and one day it will be recovered. But where or when that is remains a mystery to me.
Okay, see, I don't know if there'd be a way to like recover the song.
This shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
Okay, maybe that's all I had. I had said to friggin' talk to
Cool.
her again.
How can you hear what else is inside the shell?
That I don't know. I only know how to access this message. They say the instruction manual for it was lost many years ago.
They say a lot of things, don't they? Let me see that shell.
The delicate runes carved into this shell suggest that breaking it is the only way to unlock its archive contents if you've forgotten your password.
Hope this works.
Oh no, my shell! That music! It is the song of my people! The lost song was trapped inside this shell all along! Thank you so much! The Mer people of Bubbletown will sing their devastating war song once again.
Okay, I think that's good. I think that's a good thing. Okay, welcome.
All right, Marabella, get in there and sing your heart out. You're officially drafted.
Thank you, Lil, and thank you for helping me find my song. And with that song in my heart, I will rip out the enemy's heart and feel their warm blood fall upon my scaled body.
Damn, okay.
You do you, Marabella.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary.
Pause.
Your move, kid.
Okay, what's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in, I'm taking the same info about the sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
You tell me how much it's worth.
All right, 1,000 gold.
That's kind of a lot, and I don't have that much. In fact, I don't have, like, anything. I don't have anything. I mean, he's hiding on... He has a cloak. You got a weapon under there? Can I send you to jail? Maybe confiscate your money? Do you have money that I can use to pay you?
Tools of the trade.
Oh my god,
You
he got a
have yours,
gun!
I have mine.
Yoink.
What? Aw, dang it.
Yeah, you couldn't avoid that. Like, okay, now I have your gun. Can you just, I'll give
Want
you
to
the
play
gun
hardball,
back.
do you? Okay, fine. 500 gold.
Thank you for lowering the price.
Yeah, don't mention it.
No, really, it means a lot.
I said don't mention it. If people hear about this, I'll never make full price again.
My lips are sealed.
So, I mean, who's paying him? I'm not paying him. I guess the city will pay. Right? They have money, not me. Like, I'm not paying for his services. The queen has to pay for him.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 500 gold.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
Also, I kind of took your gun. Like, would you need that?
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
I took his gun, though. The Bangalorian, I guess, like the Mandalorian. The Bangalorian will aid in the defense of the sprawl, and you got him for his lowest possible price. I mean, I still have his gun, though. Maybe I'll just sell that shit. I mean, I'm sure he'd be fine even without the gun.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of Bee and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Geary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
Are you sure he's kind of acting suspicious? Where you really going?
I've been summoned to the side of my mentor, the powerful master Tyronius Athanatos. He is pushing the Mages Guild toward what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at their proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again.
I mean, that sounds bad. Can I, like, convince him?
I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met anyway.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild. My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins.
I mean, we know that this guy, that Tyronius, is not a great guy, and he murdered somebody, so maybe Maybe we shouldn't let him through just so he doesn't meet up. Like, I feel bad for him. I will take this too.
My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you! The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us! Our power! Our present!
You seem really precious about it.
You took away his darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. He was getting too precious about it anyway. Okay. Not a lot of people coming in. Not a lot of people coming in today.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
So, you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye, that's a much more concise way to say it, yarr.
Okay, you also have something hidden under cloth.
Ahoy there, landlubber. The name's Captain Jane Pigeon, and this here's me fine feathered matey Pete. Though yous can call him Petey if you're an old sea dog like me. Yar har har.
Old sea dog,
Wow, a real-life pirate! You want to defend the sprawl from incoming attackers?
Aye, I've heard tell there's plenty of doubloons and booty to be had by sending some enemies down to Davy Jones's locker.
I'm not sure I understood all of that, but still, wow!
Okay, but what you got under there? You got contraband in there? It's better than rotten food, I guess.
Yar, I do like the cut of your jib, young scallywag. Take ye this, a tank of some of the fermenter's finest, to remember me by. Think of me when you're singing your pirate shanty.
I'm 12, but I'll take it for my dad when he gets home.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. I don't have to steal
Thanks
it.
for the grog.
Actually, it's an IPA.
Big juicy IPA,
Okay, so I took her. I mean, she's just there for what? She's just there to take some stuff. She just wants some treasure. I mean, you know
Of the
what?
good ship fermenter, the scourge of the seas. She's plenty yar and holds a crew of the scurviest scallywags to ever set sail. We also make the finest grog known to man. One taste and you'll be carousing shanties until you're 3 sheets to the wind.
I mean, I guess it's good that I took this then,
Carousing shanties,
just so they don't get turned in the middle of battle, I guess.
Scurvious scallywags, eh? Sounds perfect to defend the waterways of the sprawl from enemy invaders.
Aye, we be that.
That we be,
Set us at 'em and we'll blow the bastards back from whence they came. Yar har!
Okay, I believe you. I believe you, sure.
Hardy har! Ye won't be regretting this choice you've made here today, me bucko.
Won't regret it,
Let's go show these bastards why they should steer clear of Captain Jane Pigeon and the dread ship Fermenter.
Hello, I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
Is this the whatever he's called?
Aww.
The what Seamus McGoblin's kid? Oh yeah, what did it say? It said to be on the lookout for. As a result of the sprawls, mummies, and daddies being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism. Oh, look, see, don't be taken by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby smiles.
What's your name, little buddy?
My name's Teeny Tom McGoblin on account of I'm so teeny, and my last name's McGoblin. Me dad and mum and sisters already came through the gates. I was lagging behind on account of me bum leg.
Aw, what happened to your leg?
It fell off.
Aren't limbs supposed to, stay attached?
I'm too poor to have limbs that stay attached.
I think I'm gonna have to see some ID.
I'm too poor to have ID.
If I let you in here, how do I know you're not gonna terrorize the neighborhood, huh? Maybe break a few hearts while you're at it?
The only thing I'm worried about breaking is another of me tooths. It's hard not to, though, when you've been eating rocks all day.
Oh my god, don't you have any real food?
I do. I just eat rocks for fun.
Have you ever tried throwing the rocks?
I'm too poor for throwing rocks.
You don't actually eat rocks, right?
I do. It's what gives me my gravelly voice.
Tell me, boy, what day is today?
Today? Why, it's the day after St. Swithin's Day.
Do you know the poultry shop in the sprawl at the corner?
I should hope I do.
Go and buy the prize turkey that was hanging in the window.
What? The one as big as me?
Sure, go and buy it. Go and tell them to bring it here, that I may tell them to deliver it to the docks to feed your wonderful family. Come back with the man, and I'll give you a shilling.
What's a shilling?
It's gold. Go on now.
Yes, Mum. Thanks for this. You're one of the good ones.
Oh, I guess we just... Wait, Charles McGoblin Dickens and Teeny Tom, who did not die, rushed home to his family at the docks with the prize turkey they couldn't afford? Wait a second. It did say to... Hold on. Also, we said not to believe them, so what should I do? Whip him.
I love me dad and me mum and even me sisters so much. Sometimes I feel like I could just burst when I see them. They all treat me with such kindness and help me when it's hard for me to get around. Sometimes Dad lets me ride on his shoulders and I feel 10 feet tall. That's the truth, and I ain't hiding anything except for me knife I use for robbing elderly people.
What?
I love robbing elderly people, and I won't stop. I'll never stop. It gives me a thrill like nothing else does. I'll die before I stop. No elderly person is safe from me and me robbing knife.
Well, that took a turn. Okay.
Oh my god.
God, just spam the truth spray.
Is that a knife you have on you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I scanned you and it shows you're carrying a knife.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Your machine's broken.
You're too young to be carrying a knife.
Mind your own business. Try it and I'll cut your off.
Whoa, that took a turn.
Malcolm, what should I do?
I don't trust this kid. Send him to jail.
But he's so teeny. He's harmless.
Those are the ones you gotta look out for. The harmless ones. He's probably smuggling in weapons or a thermonuclear bomb in his butt or something.
He's barely got pockets.
I'm too poor for pockets.
Search him anyway, and then kick him.
You mean kick him out?
No, kick him! Right in his good leg, too. That'll teach him for being so harmless.
He did have a knife and he said he loves robbing elderly people. Maybe I should just send him to jail. Like, no, don't rob elderly people. Jesus Christ.
Teeny Tom, you're going to jail for a long time.
Is this because I like to rob elderly people at knife point?
Maybe.
Yes, 100%. That's the reason.
You don't know me? Over here stepping all up on me like a prison don't scare me. Bring it on.
Holy crap! You seem so harmless in your introduction.
That's called a ruse. See you on the outside in 5 to 10. I'm gonna get jacked on the inside.
You jailed the pint-sized sociopath and saved the, octogenarians of the sprawl? Whatever, they'll live to cheek pinch another day. Okay. It was so even the other, like, actually going through all the dialogue, actually, it also gave you 4 stars.
Hi, is this where to sign up for the draft?
Bro, what?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
And what is this?
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
I'm not sure that I can draft a pet fish. Does Dennis want to fight?
He wants to fight, alright, and he is very good at it, I promise you.
Okay, but like, can he distinguish allies from enemies?
He really is quite a violent fish.
Yeah, but come on, he's a pet fish.
He'll tear right through anyone or anything in his path.
See, we don't want that. We don't want anyone. We need specific people. Like, you need to fight them, not
Dennis
us.
here has gone 28-0 in the admittedly immoral and illegal underground fish fights that happen down at the docks. Or at least they used to before they set up that refugee camp. He's undefeated and shows no signs of slowing down.
Fish fights? People bring their pet fish to the docks, put them in an aquarium, and watch them battle to the death?
You've pretty much got it.
What a horrible world this is.
I don't know. I can't trust a pet piranha thing. Maybe I should have called. I still don't think you can train this thing, though.
I'm sorry, I can't draft you.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
I'm sorry, I can't draft him either.
Oh wait, I saved Gary. Your actions saved Gary from turning to the dark side. That's right, you just steal their shit. Tell them to go back home, sit in a corner, and think about what they did. Actually, it wasn't even his fault. He really wanted to learn magic.
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
You're not wrong.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
Yeah.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants.
Shh.
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire. But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like, on the house, to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
Warm milk.
Coming right up. The letter can wait.
Oh, I wanted to talk to her.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
Oh, he's Mike.
I may be baked out of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations! What a party! Are you having a good time?
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love, Echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
I have a gun. I don't have a badge.
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
I'm gonna miss this too.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
And he has his glasses.
There she is, my little guardsman.
Yeah, who?
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over. I got worried.
It's true, it did happen. It did happen with the mole
So they
person.
let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer. I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
What the fuck?
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
Can't he just go back to doing her job? I mean, it was his job to begin with. Hey, yo, you found a hat. Also, what the hell happened? I thought I asked you to send this damn letter.
My previous
maybe
hat.
maybe the courier guy like died on the way. I don't know.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
Looks like he's wearing like a toaster.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
There's no pleasing some people.
I do hope you'll tell your father how good of a babysitter I've been while he's been away.
Okay.
Sounds good, Mrs. Abernathy.
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear!
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again.
come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl? I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. Lil. I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare? That's right! A sparrow!
Okay.
Ta-da!
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails, and since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine.
This one's a sparrow.
I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
I regret.
That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Okay, this time it actually made sense.
Made sense and amazed you!
Honestly, that was pretty great. Thanks for being at my party, the Edward. I'm gonna miss you.
We all care about you, Lil. Have a rest. You've earned it.
Pretty cool, eh?
I heard your dad abandoned his regiment mid-battle because he missed you so much.
Well, I heard he single-handedly bested a death squad with his bare hands because he missed you so much.
I read on the councilwoman's death that he was granted leave because he left his daughter alone this whole time.
Aw, come on, Isla. Why do you always have to be like that?
Like what?
Like that. At any rate, your dad really loves you, Lil. Death squad or no.
I was sure I gave you a gun.
I'll be sure to tell your tale in my travels if we survive this. Peace, little sister.
I hope we do. I would hate to see this place be on fire like at the beginning. Without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's, home of the soup, was in a real predicament, just like he did during the Great Bowl shortage of 02. I guess 02. Monty was going to have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wooden shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickens Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. Praetor Cargan was insulted to hear that Prince Phineas thought that she was too dumb to know what reverse psychology was. How dare he think something like that, she thought. She was going to have to think of a way to make good on her vow to defeat Petrard once and for all. But how exactly was she going to destroy the entire kingdom of Petrard? She started thinking this was going to be tough, maybe too tough. She probably shouldn't even try to do it, but maybe that's why she should do it, to prove that it could be done, and she was the only one brave enough to do it. But if she could be brave enough, anyone could, right? Maybe. Months of talking herself into, and subsequently back out of, doing battle with Petrard eventually drove the Praetor mad. Her people staged a coup and demanded a special ballet that would remove her as their leader. But maybe she should do the exact opposite of what they wanted, she thought. Maybe. Is she on our side or not? The intelligence gained from the Bangalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives, a win for the Sprawl in a season of losses. Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorian was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and it immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Without the pure, unrefined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, or even the awareness of the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor Tyronius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the GLA. It took quite a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl the Troll finally got through to him and shattered Tyronius' hold. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the light hits a power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. Oh, poor Gary, it's okay. Teeny Tom became the Prince of Prison. He crafted makeshift shivs and used them without prejudice to grow his reputation. He eventually joined a gang called the Lil Rascals. It was easy to get members like Spanky and Buckwheat to accept him as the new leader, but there was a lot of pushback from their current leader Alpha and his handful of loyal followers. But they soon fell in line after Tom showed everyone how persuasive he can be with his shiv. Let's just say they don't call him Alpha anymore. The McGoblin family couldn't afford Tom's bail, so the only reunion they ever had with their son was over the telephone and behind a thick layer of glass. You know what? That's what he gets for fucking really, like, enjoying robbing old people. Hey, yo! Marabella returned home to Bubbletown with the message, "We swim to battle!" With their rediscovered battle song on their lips and in their hearts, Marabella and her tribe swam forth and fought valiantly alongside the Sprawl's armada. Captain Jane Pigeon and her pirates, Red Custom Brewery employees, raised the sails of the good ship Fermenter and set off for adventure. Luckily, the captain had the good fortune of removing their signature IPA from the ship prior to departure, which led the pirates to soberly take down a few more enemy vessels than they would have had they been sauced. See, it was a good thing we took that. I mean, heck, there wasn't even a choice. Dennis ended his fish fighting career with an absolutely ridiculous record of 117-0 with one draw when someone accidentally pulled the plug out of the bathtub he was fighting in. His retirement was marked by his induction into the Illegal Fish Fighting Hall of Fame. His owner could not be more proud. Morning came and the waters of Sprawl Harbor finally calmed. The enemy had been repelled, with minimal damage done to the docks and the city. Seagulls and other disgusting water birds gathered to feast on the enemies floating face down, washing up to shore. But other than that, you'd hardly know there was a battle at all. I think this one's the last one, but I'm gonna have to end it here because I ran out of time. Okay, so somehow it says I'm 100%, but I'm technically on the last chapter. I mean, maybe like last level was like this is like the one level you don't have to actually do like the gate guarding stuff because we got fired and or we quit.
Oh, Peg, we did it!
We certainly did, Rhonda. We beat the enemy bastards back to where they came from. The success of that last naval battle was the final blow we needed to knock the teeth right out of their mouth. Yahoo! And wouldn't you know it, there's going to be a parade to celebrate. Isn't that lovely?
Not another parade, Peg. If it's not a parade, then it's a game show, isn't it? I mean, where's the decorum, Peg, really?
Well, I think it's lovely. Let us know what you think by phoning the station. We'll wait here quietly for your call.
Well, that's great to hear. Maybe things can finally start to get back to normal.
But like, did we get like the surrender? Did they surrender?
Hey, you two. Welcome to my bedroom, Cecil. Did you hear the news? We aren't going to be slaughtered by an invading army after all.
Okay, good. We appreciate not being on fire.
Sorry for the intrusion, but this is official business. I was sent by Queen Desdemona herself to retrieve the Chronometer 3000 device.
What does the Queen want with it?
It's not my job to know. I just know that the Queen ordered me to get it from you.
You mean the Queen that's definitely not acting like herself? The Queen that's almost acting like she's being mind-controlled by someone?
It's not my job to know about that either. My instructions are to bring you with me to the war room if you don't comply.
Then it sounds like I'm coming with you, Cece.
Don't call me that.
I'm coming too. I know you got fired, but does that mean I did too? Should I be at work right now?
Fine. Dad, suit up.
What makes you think I've got a suit?
Right. Let's go.
Oh, your draft choices led to victory in every battle. Yay, I like calling them trophies. Calling them trophies sounds better than like achievements to me.
Ah, there she is, Your Majesty, Lilith, the Gate Guardsman.
Yes, Lilith. I see you chose not to simply hand over the Chronometer 3000 as requested.
No, she did not. Stubborn as a mule, gets it from her mother. And I'm her dad, Hamish. Hello, Your Majesty. I'm here to inquire about getting my gate guard gig back.
Silence!
Hey, where's Stryker? And Ash and Milcom? Shouldn't they be here advising you?
Her Majesty grew tired of them working in the shadows against her. By now, they should be a few miles outside of our borders, or rotting in the dungeon waiting to be hanged by their traitorous necks. I honestly forgot which lever I pulled.
That's enough. Lilith, the Chronometer 3000, hand it over now.
No.
I beg your pardon?
Dr. B entrusted me with the Chronometer 3000 to test it out at the guard shed, so I could make sure that only the right people would make it into the sprawl.
A position you sullied with your own personal agenda and no longer hold. You do not need the chronometer any longer. Tyronius does.
I'm sorry, does that mean there's an opening?
How dare you
like,
interrupt
Dad,
Her
stay out of
Majesty,
it.
you useless, pathetic nobody guardsman!
Hey, now. So I am still a guardsman.
Enough of this. Guards, lock the doors. They are not leaving until they hand over the Chronometer 3000.
It's too dangerous for me to just hand it over to you. You don't know its power.
I know more about the Chronometer 3000 than you ever will, you impertinent smaggle.
What does Dr. B have to say about this?
Unfortunately, the good doctor is indisposed. There was a small mishap at the dig site, and let's just say she fell to her death.
What? You killed Dr. B?
Well, she was hanging at the edge of that pit when I left her, so who can say?
Your Majesty, are you hearing this? Desdemona, snap out of it!
She can't help you now, child. The Athanatos Amulet of Total Mental Sublimation is among the oldest magic in the world, and its spell is not easily broken. Only the power of true friendship can release the spell's hold.
Oh my god, so anime.
Lil, help me. My friend.
What? I didn't know you two were friends. Shit. Okay, new plan. Give me the Chronometer 3000 now, or I'll kill you.
Why do you even want the chronometer anyway? The war is over. Petrard is lost. The sprawl is coming out on top.
But at what cost? It's about more than just winning or losing the battles. It's about the lives lost regardless of the outcome. So much wasted life, and for what? With the power of the Chronometer 3000, I can do better. I can assure that this war will never begin in the first place. Nobody has to die.
You know what? That actually sounds like the right thing to do.
And with more people alive, it means more smaggle slaves to serve under my foot as I lead the dark magic users of the Mages Guild to domination and eternal glory.
Like, you could have left that part out.
And that's where you lost me.
All I have to do is go back and kill the leader of the Goblin Liberation Army before he can interrupt the wedding ceremony.
But the war wasn't started because Desdemona married Chuck. It's because she didn't choose Prince Phineas. Nobody has to die.
True, but where's the fun in that?
I can't let you do this! Dad, let's get out of here.
But the doors and the guards.
I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but hold my hand.
There it is, the Chronometer 3000. Give it to me!
I was like, is this a cutscene? What is this? So did we all go back?
What happened? Where am I? The palace. Oh, the wedding. But it's not the same. Desdemona's gonna marry Praetor Kargan, and there's that bastard Tyronius, and he's got my chronometer. What is he gonna do?
Where even is he? I don't even see him here.
I now pronounce you married. You may now kiss.
Oh my
Oh, he was
God,
like blocked by
Dad!
the. Oh my God!
No!
I've been pincushioned with arrows a few times in my day. Ugh, but this time they hit something important. To think I've lived through a whole war only to die at a wedding. Lil, I'm sorry I failed you. I love you, Lil.
Dad? Don't do this to me. This can't be happening. Dad, please, come back.
Drat! Even without that infernal goblin interfering, things still escalate. This won't do at all. Oh well, off to another timeline with more favorable variables.
Oh, but would he still be alive then if we go back? Or okay, is switching timelines?
Oh,
is
God,
branching
what?
timelines different than like
Dad, you're
going to the
alive!
past?
What? I'm unarrowed? What's going on?
Oh, he kept his memory. Damn. Not an experience I would want to remember.
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry, I'm inconveniencing you?
I've got no time for another tutorial.
Go to musician. Should I go to him? Does it matter? Should I save? Can I save? I guess not.
Okay, try not to get his attention, but go stand by that necromancer.
Ooh, spooky. Whatever you say, kiddo.
Select the Edward the Official Officiant if you need to advance to the next timeline. Like, what if we messed up? Hello?
Ouch! What is that? Some kind of force field? I can't get anywhere close to Tyronius while it's up. Maybe there's someone who could help me disable it.
Hello, ma'am. Do you see this crazy mage dude?
Can I borrow your glasses?
No.
Okay then.
Should I talk to the dad? Hello? Oh, I can't talk to the dad. Does it just like reset?
I now
This won't do. The
But like, shouldn't. Okay, but like.
What's going on?
I don't have time to explain.
I'm sorry.
I've got. Gary, you're...
How nice of you to say.
I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm pretty new at this, but I should have something. I just don't have enough mana stored up to cast it. But...
It's life and death.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine, but you didn't hear it from me. The secret ingredient in Monty's soup is narcotics-grade pixie dust. That's why everyone around here is so obsessed with it. It's really not all that great.
And
narcotics-grade pixie dust is a favorite of students at the Mages Guild because it gives them a major mana boost. Get me some soup, and I should be able to execute the spell.
Alright, I'll give you some drugs. Oh god, we should probably be able to run. Okay, Monty's soup. Get some soup. I have his magic wand.
Thanks for choosing Monty's. Huh?
I have his magic wand too. You want that back? Oh god.
I've got it.
That's some good shit. I'm brimming with mana now, baby. At least, I hope that's what I'm brimming with. Here goes nothing.
Okay. Excuse you, sir.
Now I've got you. Dad, give me a hand with this clown.
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me. Lightning!
Unarmed, Hamish fell immediately to one of Tyronius' fatal spells. The mage then strangled Lil to
Guess
death.
Dad can't take him down unarmed. Let's see if I can do something about that.
Okay. It was too good to be true. Is it the same timeline,
What are we
though?
doing up here?
I don't have time to explain, but I need to find you a weapon, and when I give the signal, I'm gonna need you to fight somebody.
No problem. I showed up pretty drunk and ready to go. Who am I fighting?
See that necromancer-looking guy? That guy.
Oh, that might be tough. He looks spry. I can try my best, but I'd feel better if I had some kind of weapon to protect you with.
I'm on it.
Hello, Praetor Cargan. I need to borrow your sword. Can I steal the sword, at least? Damn it. Oh! Hey, yo, Tiny Tom, Timmy, whatever. You have a knife? Nope. Hey, I need help.
Echo! I need your help. See that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed him out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I'm an old wizard, Lil. I don't know if I still have it in me.
This is a matter of life and death. Spill it.
Okay, fine. I need a shard of pure ice to complete this here magical elixir to cast the spell you need.
You're drinking what looks like a glass of straight vermouth.
That's right. My magical elixir.
Ice for your drink, and then you'll cast the spell. Great.
Abso-toodalutely.
Okay, I still need a weapon, though. Where am I gonna get a weapon? Mr. Fantastico, do you have a weapon?
This hat.
Damn it. What about like a knife?
Excuse me,
Go away.
but I just need...
I said go away,
Striker, can I borrow your sword?
Keep your eyes peeled for...
Fuck. Why doesn't he just go back further? Like, that's the whole... Maybe he's kind of stupid. I mean, what counts as a good weapon? Can he use the piranha as a weapon?
Articulus, I need your help. You see that necromancer by the altar?
I didn't until you pointed them out. How very strange.
Well, he's protected by a force field. Do you have a spell or something that could help me with that?
I know spells that might work, but I'm not technically licensed to cast it.
This is a matter of life and death.
Okay, fine. There is a loophole. If the ancient elven hymn Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus is being performed, my license increases by 3 levels. Then I'd have no problem casting the spell for you.
What does the title of that elvish song mean?
No one knows.
I'll see what I can do. Excuse me, but do you take requests? Would you be able to sing Et Fici Pulmentum in Brachus?
Ah, a true connoisseur. No problem.
Do you hear that?
Ah, I can feel the prohibitive and arbitrary restrictions placed on my spellcasting fading away. Behold.
Okay, sir, can I borrow your weapon? In this timeline, Beverly doesn't look so heartbroken. Oh, okay. I still need a weapon. Where am I supposed to get a weapon from? No one wants to give me a fucking weapon.
This is kind of a strange request, but can I borrow your chef's knife?
Have you filled out requisition form 88B.7?
Yes.
Well then, here you are.
Okay, we have a knife. I could have given him a magic wand. Okay, he will be equipped with this weapon. Now, fucking walk. Because no one else gave me a different weapon. So here, Dad, fight this mage with a fucking knife.
Dad, now!
How's this for being a useless, pathetic nobody?
You continue to annoy me.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, you know what? Okay, you have the knife.
Why, you meddlesome...
Now, Lil, get the doohickey.
Not before I go back one more time.
No!
Did he do it? Did he? Oh, okay. Wait, but how does it just go back to the regular timeline? Like, maybe it wasn't explained. Like, can it go... It can't go forward in time, can it? But then again, it was going through different timelines.
Lil!
Instead of just rewinding time.
What, Dad? I just had the strangest... Wait a minute. Where am I? What happened?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
Don't be cute. I remember we were back in time at the royal wedding. Tyronius had the chronometer. You distracted him and I grabbed for it and...
And before I could even blink, we were right back where we started, in the war room with the princess. Except Tyronius wasn't there and you were unconscious. You've been in bed for a week. You've been muttering some very strange stuff. A scary tree monster became a mayor? Ridiculous.
Tyronius wasn't there? What happened to him? And the war? And Desdemona?
There's someone waiting to see you who might do a better job of filling you in than me.
Hello, Lil.
Desdemona? You're being mind-controlled by Tyronius. You need to listen to me.
It's really me. I'm not under Tyronius' spell anymore.
My dad said he disappeared when we came back from the past. What happened to him?
Nobody knows. As far as I remember, he tried to grab the chronometer from you, then in a flash of light, he was gone. There hasn't been a trace of him, or the device, since.
Well, that's kind of spooky.
Is there a chance he still has it? Is he back in time right now, messing things up even more?
It's doubtful. From what we understand from Dr. B's notes, once a chronometer has been synced to an individual's life force, it can prove disastrous to anyone else who tries to meddle with it.
So, Dr. B, she's really...
Yes. Unfortunately, she remains dead. When you reappeared without the chronometer, we lost the ability to go back and fix things, including the terrible things I may have said or done while under his control. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Of course I can. You weren't you. I can only imagine what it would have been like to be under that creep spell.
Thank you, Lil.
And can you forgive me, Your Majesty, for forgetting to tell you how grateful we are, allowing me to return to my post, and for personally taking such good care of Lil this week?
Of course, Hamish. But the Sprawl is grateful to your daughter, Lil, for all she has sacrificed to save it.
But the war, has it changed? Tyronius said that he was going back to kill Chuck and...
Chuck is alive and well, thanks to you, and our forces remain victorious. Since our victory, a number of the mages that were loyal to Tyronius have disappeared into hiding, but a few of the good ones have come forward and revealed that many of their ranks were working against Tyronius in secret. And with the war won and Tyronius out of the way, they rallied together and declared Echo their new leader.
Oh yeah, get the stoner guys. But he's basically like a Pascal from Animal Crossing. Like, oh, he gives you the good advice.
Well, that's great news. Echo is the best choice for the job.
Maybe.
So, what now?
What do you mean, what now?
Well, do you need me to unmask a goblin spy? Work the night shift? Harass any of your advisors?
Lil,
oh yeah, what happened to them?
Don't you get it? It's over. You don't have to do any of that anymore. Let the grown-ups do their jobs. Besides, I don't want you to be a guardsman anymore. I'd like you to just be my friend.
That sounds good to me.
Join me at the palace once you're feeling up to it. I'll have the kitchen cook up some tacos.
Finally!
Talk about fancy friends. She seems nice. I'd love to spend the day with you, but I've got a shift down at the guard shed. You can do whatever you want. Chill. Go play. Have that childhood you keep talking about.
I happen to go into school.
Join me for another shift?
What the fuck?
Well, one more shift couldn't hurt, could it?
Oh my god, I think I did it. Wow. Hey, I got the best ending though. Got the best ending.
Without the burden of Tyronius' amulet affecting her judgment, Desdemona became a great, kind, and fair ruler to the Sprawl. Although the city was battered, it would not be broken, and her rule ushered in an unprecedented era of prosperity and innovation. The Queen and her royal consort Chuck made the brave choice to undergo couples counseling to work through the fallout from Desdemona's actions while under Tyronius' control. After a long absence from the public eye, the couple was spotted walking in the garden district, holding hands and laughing. Soon after the Sprawl's victory, the Goblin Liberation Army was officially disbanded. It wasn't needed anymore. The Queen promoted a number of its leaders into positions in the City Council and the Guard Corps, and barring a few minor incidents, a more tolerant version of the Sprawl seems to be blossoming. On the final day of the war, a power-hungry Tyronius used the wicket on his 3 rival advisors. Thankfully, he was confused by the contraption and accidentally denied them instead of sending them to the dungeon. Ousted, they walked to the nearest tavern outside of the Sprawl and began to plot how to overthrow Tyronius and save the Queen. It wouldn't be necessary in the end, as Lil did their jobs for them, again, but the act of plotting over drinks really brought the trio together.
You know what? Good for them. Good for them. They just needed a vacation. They just needed a break.
Councilwoman Ash's power on the City Council waned after the Sprawl's victory. As a result of the newly appointed non-human council members, she received a number of reprimands for her outdated and offensive attitudes towards goblins. She has been seen meeting with a number of wealthy and powerful merchant families in recent days, but her full intentions are not yet clear. After the war, Lieutenant Stryker tried to relax. She failed.
That was it?
Malcolm disappeared, as did a not insignificant sum from the palace treasury. Meanwhile, rumors out of Fireball Canyon tell of a new circus, the most outrageous and lavish circus the world has ever seen. The rumors also tell of its charismatic ringleader and the fish he wears on his belt. Dr. Beatrix von Matterhorn's body was never recovered. Since her presumed death, Lil has been having the most vivid dreams of Dr. B, traveling through alternate versions of the sprawl. In these dreams, the lost scientist seems to be trying to tell her something, but Lil can never remember exactly what it is upon waking. Lil and Hamish continue to live above the Twisted Sisters Tavern. They were able to purchase new furniture and a second outfit, thanks to a gift from the palace for Lil's role in saving the world.
They could at least get their own little cottage or something, little house for themselves so they don't have to live above a tavern.
Lil continued to cover for her dad at the guard shed, and he continued placing bets on Goblin Ball games. Customer surveys indicate that Lil has become somewhat better at the job.
What about old Echo the Wanderer, you ask? Well, that's me! I'll continue to chronicle the happenings of the sprawl, from the migration of the birds to the illegal fish fights down at the docks. So remember, when you get a snoot full of pungent peace blossom in your nose, I'll be there. When you overorder pizza at your place of business and people are invited to take some home, I'll be there. And when the next calamity threatens the lives of the good people of the sprawl, I'll be there.
He was very helpful. He was very helpful. Oh my god, I did it. This was cute. I could totally make another one. It kind of is set up for another one, right? Because they couldn't find that guy or the chronometer thing. Well, thank you all these people. It was very nice, very good. And you did amazing, sweetie. But look at that, I got the best ending though. It's like, now I don't need to play it anymore for the other ones. I'm satisfied with this ending.